Hey guys, we've just finished a long match. Congratulations to Ray Milic, who's knocked off Shuey. We're just going to grab the players very fast and we're going to get straight into this. I think we're running about 45 minutes to an hour behind, so I'll just grab the players and have a quick chat. Curtis, the light came off. What's happened, darling? Is that all right? You got it, okay? I know, Dale. She's panicking. We're an hour behind. Yep. It's past your bedtime, Curtis.
It is past, yep.
How are you, bud?
Yeah, good.
Mate, good. Thank you again for supporting Reedy's 8-Ball Q Sports. I love having you on it.
Yeah. I love playing here.
And you played the underarm bandit.
Yes.
That's bothering me because it just turned off again. Okay, sorry. You're playing the underarm bandit.
Yeah. Not seen much of him, but he's a good player.
Yes.
Yep.
How's your prep been, mate?
Oh, a lot less than I have in my previous matches, but still hitting them good, yeah.
You hit them good?
Yeah.
All right, well, we just make it nice and sweet and short and all that. I wish you all the best in your match, mate. You play a great game. If you bring the game that you can to the table, you know, you give yourself the best chance of winning.
Absolutely.
Okay, and you know that. And any of these matches, you bring your best. Well, if you bring your best, you probably win.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe that.
And that's the way it goes.
Yep.
Curtis, hopefully you play well
Yep.
and you enjoy the match.
Thank you.
Good luck, bud.
Cheers, mate.
Hey, Nath.
Hey, mate, how you going?
Yeah, mate. This is just one of those ones that's crept away from us a little bit later.
Yeah.
I know with you, it wouldn't matter if it was 1 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning. You're always going to be ready.
Yeah.
How are you feeling for the match?
Yeah, I feel pretty good, mate. It's I haven't really had much prep on 6-footers.
Yes.
Mainly on the 7-footers at the moment, so we'll just see how it goes to start with, battle a few frames and
see how you're hitting them.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, we won't get into it too much of a chat about it. I wish you all the best, Nath. You always play good on these cards.
Yeah.
If you play well, like I said to Curtis, you win.
Yeah.
He plays well, he wins. You play well, you win. I just hope you play well and enjoy yourself and good luck.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks.
Okay, now we're just going to get straight into it, guys. We'll just wrap that up and then we'll enjoy this next match between Curtis Fisher and Nathan Appleton.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to leave you here for a moment, just until we find the boys who can have a little chinwag chat. Because you don't want to hear me. Suey's laughing at me. Ah, okay.
How's that menopause going?
I'm all right. As long as I've got a fan blowing on me. Let me have a little back up here. Yeah. I'm all good.
I need a drink on that.
Apologise for the late start on this match, guys. But you know, it's only fair that these boys get the opportunity to have their interview. They have their own stream. Unfortunately, the other match did start a little bit late, but and also obviously went about an hour overdue. So quick changeover though, and we're back into it with the Nathan Curtis match. So Nathan getting off to a 1-0 lead here. And coming up tomorrow morning, we have the ladies getting it on with Shapira Gray and Sarah Husband, and Dustin Budd versus Andrew Brewer. He's back from Sydney.
Two at a time, Charlie's.
Two at a time.
One won't last long.
No, he's two at a time. Jay's just gone and got double trouble. Double drinks. I'd like to thank our friend Mark Eckford as well for reffing tonight. He's done a couple of matches there. flat? Oh no. Yeah, just the side button.
Where's my mobile, Nessie?
Right, go. I haven't seen it.
Getting someone for Sunday? That game? That 10 o'clock game?
Yeah, I have. I got some.
Oh, that's good.
It would have been an easy win for you too.
Next time.
Just work out where you've been sitting. That's where your phone will be. Well, there you go. No, is that it? That's it. There you go. Just work out where you've been sitting.
Ronnie beat Dave 5-0. Up that 153 and then just halved him up.
A day.
Yeah, Ryan Day. He's no slouch. He's a good player.
Nathan's making quick games of these.
Thanks, Jacko, for playing, mate. Thank you, mate.
Did you have the interview? No. I want to do interviews, mate. You know what it is? Especially after that, I play like fucking shit. While you're doing that, Ronnie knocked in a 153. He beat Dave 5-0.
We gave our thoughts on the match and stuff at different times, me and Jamie.
Yep.
If the right Jacko turns up, you win the game.
But I said to Jackson at the end, mate, I played at 20% of my capability. I'm having trouble with my eyes, and that was it. Like, said to them, condolences to you. You played fantastic. Is what it is. Condolences.
I like that. Condolences, and unfortunately, you won it.
Yeah, exactly. Good play, Curtis. Be a good match.
I will jump on. I just did the whole match. I'll jump on again later. But you just introduce yourself with a bit of love. And I'll get in there with Jacko. Oh yeah, if you want to have a chat with Jacko, you want to chat with Jacko.
Do we have to?
If Jacko wants to have a chat, you want to have a chat on the stream or no?
Oh, I can have a bit of a chat. I don't want to do a fucking.
I'm just going to mute this, guys, while they sort out their
have a chat.
putting the mics on. Sorry there, guys. It's I'm trying to find the boys. They're just getting themselves sorted, getting drinks, all the business, and I'm up taking photos. And they're having private conversations around me. And we know what happens when there's private conversations on our live stream. That's a great shot by Curtis there. Curtis to get on the board here. That's the way. Fortunately, these boys, well, probably not Nathan, because he's flying to Melbourne tomorrow. He's playing Dakota Cook in the money matches down there. They'll be streamed by, I think, Cue Ball TV. I think Gus is running those down at Bar 8. So there's 8-ball pool on all weekend. You'll be chopping and changing. You won't know which one to watch, but you won't want to miss 7 o'clock tomorrow night with VJ and Alex Pace. VJ Randall, Alex Pace going head to head again in a rematch for $50,000. Are you like going to talk on this stupid thing or what?
Tomorrow.
Because they don't want to hear me. I talk dribble. Oh, look, hang on. Here, I'm going to mute just 2 seconds. There we go.
Yeah,
He's back.
you've sucked me in. Just gave me the guilt trip.
I'm going to mute this one on here, just so it's not.
All right. All right. Good evening, everyone. Sorry it took me a while to get on. Just need to have a bit of a breather and a quick drink before I got on comms.
Nathan's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, maybe tomorrow, if I remember tomorrow, I'll tell him happy birthday.
I was just saying he flies down to Melbourne tomorrow to play Dakota.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
There's 8-ball pool all weekend.
Yeah, I was
No
going to
matter
say,
which,
I'm
you
pretty
just
sure I
jump
saw
from
him.
screen to screen.
Yeah, pretty sure I saw his name in a money match tomorrow in
Yeah,
Bar 8. Yeah.
playing Dakota Cook.
Yep. Yep. Curtis has fallen just a little bit short there. Don't think he's on top of the table, but I think he might be able to get top corner. If he has enough angle to nudge into the 8-ball, I'm not sure. I don't think you'd want to disturb it purely because he's got pocket control. But also, you up and on with me, are you ready?
We're micing up. Missy, can you mic up Jacko, please? Just for a quick chat.
Got himself a good angle, but an angle that needs a bit of work. It's sort of a dead screw, and he's hit it pretty well. Probably got just enough angle just to catch sort of wants to catch half the ball of the black. Which he has done. Oh, he's probably just got a little bit too much. A little bit too much of it. Makes it a pretty tough shot, but to be fair, if he just cuts this naturally and just plays at pocket weight, he'll have a fine cut on the black into the top corner. But plays his pocket weight, he should sort of land where the blue spot would be normally. If he just plays it natural pocket weight, it is a tough cut, but I mean, these boys play at a level where you just need a shot on this. Jacko, how are you, mates?
Not bad, mate. Yourself?
Mate, it's a pleasure being here. I've missed. Oh, he's attacked it, which. Oh, look at this. He's going to
Might have
land.
worked in his favour.
He's going to land where I thought. Well, he landed a foot closer when I'm just saying just play it pocket weight. And it's been a while since I've been here. I missed out on Tats, obviously, because of Junior Nationals.
Yeah.
But finally back, good to hang out with the Reeds again. Love the hospitality, love these money matches. Oh no, chunked it.
It's always hard when you're queuing over another ball to play that shot, though.
Yeah. Yes. Yes and no. I'm gonna go on the bat for the devil on the shoulder here, and whether you're queuing over a ball, you don't have to. You're not worrying about where
Not worrying about the ball.
cue ball. You just got to hit the right line. So you just got to cue straight.
Yeah.
Nathan's just underhit that a little bit. I think he was trying to get on the red next to the black there.
I'm pretty sure. Is my mic muted? No?
No, we are all on here. I'm going to try and get on again. I think he would have liked to have been a little bit closer again. It's getting the point I'm just going to have to take this on.
It is Apples, though.
It's a
We
shot.
know what he's
It's
capable
a
of.
shot to nothing. I think if you miss, you're not leaving him on anyway.
He's dropped that in like it was sitting over the pocket.
So yeah, somewhat of a shot to nothing for Nathan there. Nathan, I'm pretty sure, made his first Queensland team this year. Oh wow, that's interesting. I'm surprised he didn't take that on.
I didn't think he was. I thought he was going to drop that in the middle and roll up for it.
I'm not sure why he didn't take that on then. Curtis, obviously, from the Sunshine Coast. Oh, he's good attempts. Just not enough, and I think we'd expect Nathan to take these in 30, 40 seconds.
Yeah, I definitely don't see these being a trouble for Nathan.
No, you wouldn't have thought so. Well, I was going to say the middle of the three is probably the trickiest one, but then the red that's sort of closest to the black is also tricky if you don't land on it right.
You got to land on it correctly so you've got angle to come up for the black.
Which he has done perfectly, and just run through this to the top rail here.
He's played that well.
And he has. So you can see him take a 4-1 lead. With the break in hand. Couple of interested locals. Interested to see what all the fuss was about. Jacko, I was refereeing while you were playing. I didn't get the opportunity to sort of watch too much of your match, but I did manage to look over occasionally and see the score, and I saw you struggling at one point, but made a little bit of a comeback and just a gap too far, you reckon?
Yeah, look, without making excuses, mate, I played terrible, he played great. Started having trouble with my eyes yesterday, mate.
Yep.
Came in and practiced and had a race 21 with my teammate and noticed that I was having trouble with my eyes, where I was seeing the cuts on the balls was leaving the object ball about a foot either side of the pocket.
Bit of a migraine, mate.
Don't know what is causing it, but definitely something that I'm going to have to try and address in the near future if I want to continue playing money matches, because until I address it, I'm not going to play another money match. It's handing money away without competing to my ability. So Jackson played absolutely fantastic. He's a good mate of mine. Never again will I play against someone in the same venue that I play out of. As I said to Jackson, no animosity, no hate, no bad blood. It just is what it is. He played fantastic, and you can't expect to win a match when you don't play to your capability.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Respect that, and it's, you're talking about sort of the physical inability on leading up to the match, which is difficult. Obviously, there's many things that can attest.
It started last night, mate, and I came in this afternoon and had a hit on the table and noticed that it was still there. Tried to put it behind my head, in the back of my mind, that it wasn't going to affect my game. But when you're playing shots that you need the eyesight to work with, it's,
I would have thought, Paul, you need eyesight just to begin with.
Exactly.
And I think that's why I think we look at Alex Pace, for instance. He's obviously really sort of pushing his pooling career into such a short
amount of time due to his
degenerative eye condition, which he's obviously got going on. So.
Which is a shame for him, and respect to him with what he does, and obviously going around and trying to earn as much as he can prior to losing his eyesight. And I hope one day that there becomes a way that he can get his eyesight back, and whether that's a possibility or not. He's a good person, he's a good sportsman, so hopefully that is doable for him. But besides the fact of my eyesight, mate, I didn't play anywhere near to my ability, and Jackson played fantastic. That's it.
Yeah, as I said, I didn't really get much of an opportunity to watch any of it, so.
Well, mate, when I went in on 4 times. I foul broke once. You can't really do much in that perspective with going in off. Like it makes it hard. You got to try and keep a level head. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it is what it is. Like, no excuses. He was the better on the day. Bottom line.
Yep. It's definitely one I'm going to go back and have a bit of a watch.
Yeah.
Sorry. But, just a reminder, guys, we've got.
When you do watch it, I'd love your feedback on it, and just see what you've got to say as well.
I can tell you right now, just fix your eyesight.
Yeah, it'll help. It'll definitely become a help.
Yeah, there's your start. I'll definitely have a breeze over it.
Yeah. Mate, I'll go back and watch it myself, as much as I don't want to. You never want to watch one that you lose.
I don't think I've ever watched any that I've won, to be honest.
I'll go back and watch it, see what I've done wrong. Besides my eyesight, I want to see where I can better my pool game, and hopefully, make it better. I feel that my lead up to the match was okay. Mm-hmm. I've done a lot of training in regards to being down here and trying to get as much time on the table as I could.
Yep.
Other than that, you can't really do much. You've got to perform on the day,
This is correct.
and
This
I
is
didn't.
correct.
I said to Reedy at the start, you know, Jackson was a person that's sort of well above my capabilities in respect of his performance, his ability. And I wouldn't normally take a match like that on, but I did it to challenge myself.
Yep.
I didn't go in it with the mindset to win. I went in it with the mindset to challenge myself and to get a little bit of experience, I guess you could say.
It's, I think that's quite common for quite a few players when it comes to this sort of stuff. And I think I'll always go back to Michael Skerry being someone who, that was the way that he developed his pool game, was playing what he had the opportunity to play the best in the area.
Yeah.
You know, he roughed it, he toughed it, and that's why
turned him into a fantastic player.
yeah, and that's why he is where he is today. So, you know, there's people that have the gift. There's people that obviously started juniors and obviously got better as they went along.
Yeah.
And there's some people that started late.
Yeah.
Now they pick up the cue and have a gift, or they just grind it out.
Yeah, that's right. I've only been playing, I guess you could say, seriously for probably about 3 years.
Yep.
You know, I've played in a team within the league here at Snooker World. But I guess it's all part and parcel of playing the game, you know.
Yep.
But I'll always play, you know, like I had a little bit of time off, needed to due to health issues and family and whatnot, but you've also got to take care of yourself to be able to play pool.
Amen. I think every table in the venue is actually being used, I think.
Yeah.
It's quite a busy night.
Quite a busy night.
Quite a busy night. We're at Snooker World on the Gold Coast.
It's a great venue, guys. Get down here. Amazing staff.
Amazing group that put money matches on every 2 or 3 months as well, I heard.
100%.
In between frames, guys, make sure you keep your eyes on the bottom of the screen there. Watch, see our sponsors scrolling across there. If you're in the market for any of these, or any of them can be of assistance, or you hear of anyone who might be in the market for any assistance from any of our sponsors, please put them forward. Let them know you saw it here on Reedy's 8 Ball Q Sports, because we love their support. That's a great shot. And he's just going to run up and down the table here, I think.
Yeah. Should be able to come off the top rail and land pretty fat on that.
Yeah, you'd be happy to play this quite firmly and even leave yourself on right in the very top rail, down the bot rail where he's playing at the moment.
He's played that well.
Such a big margin of error. Such a big margin of error. Appleton will take a 6-1 in what seems like about half an hour.
He lives for this stuff though.
And takes a plane to Melbourne tomorrow to play
100%.
another money match tomorrow.
Which I'll say good luck to him on that.
Yeah, good luck, Nathan. On his birthday, I mean.
And his birthday tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, look, you live in Queensland. Where else would you want to go for your birthday than Melbourne?
Not Melbourne.
Right, I'll lift the joint.
I don't think I know someone from Melbourne that wants to go to Melbourne.
No, really? Ah, bless her cotton socks.
Well, make sure you're there for her support morally.
Oh, these reds look so good, but then there's a yellow covering the pocket there. I think
If he can find the right ball to play a Jackie on, I think he should be okay. But
I think you take the red in this bottom corner here. That's where right behind that he's looking behind.
yep,
And then you play the loss of turn and just hide the cue ball behind those two
Yeah.
reds, just above the pocket there.
yep.
But
He left himself a nice little angle there to be able to put the white up under those yellow reds as well, but doesn't have much of an angle to move, which he's done
Good
perfect.
shot. Good shot. Good shot. You know, it's the right shot. Has left a kick. Got the one rail kick. Definitely wants to make him play off two rails, but just left in the one rail. He's got he can come off the top cushion if he wants to. He can come off the side cushion if he wants to. He's got options.
Off to the bottom.
And such is the unique style of
Great shot.
Nathan. He can play that with ease. But now all the reds are open. And this is Curtis needs to go into the break 6-2 down rather than 7-1 down.
Yeah, 100%. Not only for the scoreboard for it, but for his own mental game as well.
Yes, correct.
People sort of under, you know, when you don't play money matches, it's sort of the mental game is so large, and it takes effect on how each frame is played out, depending on the scoreboard. You know, if you don't deal with pressure very well.
No, well, that's true. And Dakota's in the chat. Good to see you, Dakota. Hopefully you're all prepped and ready to go for tomorrow, mates. Hopefully have the opportunity to tune in at some point, but I don't think I will. I'll be refereeing the 50k match tomorrow night, which I'm
Oh, you're repping that?
really looking forward to. Yeah. So, but Dakota's made the comment that Curtis could easily be 5-2 up after missing a couple of easy balls and a couple of easy blacks as well. So, and another opportunity here. Big opportunity. I don't know about you, but I'm taking that red in the top left corner and getting myself away from that end of the table.
100%. Trying to steer yourself away from that end of the table would have been a.
And he's not on it now. It's going to be a tough ball to land on to transition onto the black. Because this ball that he's just landed on now
Has he got
would
the
be
angle
perfect.
now to play the one into the middle with a little bit of torque to come off the rail where the red and the yellow are in the top corner?
The problem is, what I don't like about that is the transition to get on the black. I feel like that's a ball he should. I feel like you need to be on the top end of the table here to pop the black, pop in the top right corner.
Yeah.
And that ball into the centre there is the prime ball.
Not even as the last ball, which is.
He's going to have to run through it, or he's going to have to stun across. He's digging down. He's got to go towards the centre pocket here, but doesn't want to leave it on the push. He's going to have to drop this in dead weight and take a long black here. Don't want to overplay this. Oh, and he's on it. It's all right. Yeah, he's on it. He's on it. And there's no in off either, so he can just naturally play this the way he'd like to play it.
Yep.
You could see too much of it.
Sick.
Leaving that last, I think that was a problem ball, the transition there. It's, as much as you see the black in that end of the table, just where that yellow was, sort of blocking any sort of shot into the top corner of this table down here was...
Sort of made it hard.
Yeah, it almost made it only one pocket available to land on.
Apple's just decided to lay up as the best option for him. Might not have been comfortable with the shot.
This is a little bit dangerous because this is just have a crack, and sometimes these go in.
They do.
Yeah, look, hopefully managed to see some of Dakota. So all the best, mate. You've definitely been hitting a really good ball of late. I don't want to say I was quite surprised, but I was happy with how you were hitting them at Nationals, mate. So well done. Oh, proud to see you progress and get to where I believe you should be. So well done, mate. Nathan's played a clever shot there, and look at the result he got as well.
I don't think that Apples is going to have a problem with these. If he does it in his standard fashion.
I think he might have been hoping just to catch that yellow a little bit
further down the table, I think.
I think just trying to catch it thick to leave himself on the yellow that's in the balk. That would have been the ideal ball for him. Doesn't want to land straight, but he's left himself a nice angle. So I think 2 cushions here, probably stun off the top and off the side cushion that he's playing off now. Now he's run through it. Hard to pick up the angle from here. A drop in, and this is 7-1. This is looking. Oh, overplayed a little bit, but left himself dead straight in the top corner anyway. He's taking it in the centre.
Still going to go for the centre. He's played that great.
Those two, the break, 7-1 up. Reminder, tomorrow, guys, sorry to put your score back up there, mate. But
Yeah, don't do that to me.
just a reminder, tomorrow we have, tomorrow morning starting at 10 o'clock. We have Dustin Budd and the Gruff is back, Andrew Gruff. Good to see you back, mate. And another one of our women's matches making its long anticipated return. We have Shapira Gray taking on Sarah Husband.
It's good to see a couple of girls getting back on the card again.
It doesn't look like they're taking a break. Looks like they're going to motor on through.
They're going to mosey on through, are they?
Yeah.
Eight, yeah. They have a break at 8. Is when they're normally meant to have a break, but they obviously opted out not to have a break. All right, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to go to the bathroom and go to the bar.
All right, mate. Thank you very much for joining me.
Let me know, mate. I'll grab you a drink.
Thank you. I'll have a gold, please.
Not a drama.
Curtis taking a bit of a stage dive off the table there. Nathan, obviously with the problem yellow in that cluster with the red and the black. Certainly taking options off the table to get into this pack, and it's just becoming a little bit of a concern. And there could be a double on, if that, maybe that red's in the way, but there could be a double in the centre. Right, this yellow is very deep into the corner as well. It's a tough ball to use to sort of break out a pack. There's a lot of, you're going to catch the jaw there, which makes it difficult to use. Yeah, this is getting tough now for Nathan. I think sort of free rolling a little bit. He's got a 6-frame buffer. And he's landed on it. He's got himself a cut in the centre. It's quite a remarkable shot. Can't say I was seeing that, but shot's a shot. Got pocket control where the black is, which obviously is an issue for Curtis, with the yellow out in the open as well. It's a tough layout for Curtis. I think his only option is to probably take a ball up near the balk and use that red, which is over the left centre, to play a turnover in the yellow down this bottom corner here, and leave a tough yellow. He's taking it though. He's taking these as if he's going to run them out. That's a clever shot. I still would like the yellow out of the way for the black. So he's dropping this in the centre, and it looks like the combination is going to be a frame-winning shot here. Oh, he's got to pot it in the centre first. I think Nathan just needs a little swerve in this one in the centre, in the bottom corner. I think he might just play a tiny little swerve shot here, just get around the black. So that yellow just drops in. He's not interested in taking on the swerve. Yeah, I think he might. No, he's not. He's deciding against it. Is he going the triple or is he going the cut? Oh, unlucky. Makes things a little bit difficult. I think the best result here for him is just to jam the cue ball in the yellow and hope. And he pots it. Are we going to see a double here, or are we going to see a markers double? Oh. This is the opportunity that Curtis needs to change the flow, and also his confidence. I believe he just needs to clear these, map it, and hit the spots that he wants to hit. There's a real big opportunity here without traffic on the table, is to really sort of pick the areas he wants to land the cue ball and really try and make sure that he's landing those areas, just to pick his confidence up, sort of for the second half of this match. Rather than just potting him and landing somewhere and just potting balls, it's a really good opportunity just to try and land in the areas you want to land to finish this out. Barring in off in the centre, which he avoids. Curtis gets his second frame, which never seemed to be on the cards at all. Takes it to 7-2 with break in hand. No, sorry, Nathan's break. Make sure you're tuning in at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Starting the day off at 10 a.m, closing it out with a $50,000 rematch between BJ Randall and Alex Pace. This is going to be an absolute cracker. $50,000. Not sure if it's the richest single pot of a money match outside of a tournament or not, I don't know. Interested for anyone to do some research for me. Nathan's gone off the centre here. This is an opportunity here for Curtis. His yellows where he's going to want to cut up. Just the two yellows by the centre pocket on the right side is some of the tough ones. It almost makes me want to go red. The red that's sort of the camera side of the ball, taking that one in the centre first. Because he's gone a little bit too far. So I'm sure he would have liked to have taken the yellow to the top of the string there. He's rattled that in. I think I'll be taking the centres now if I was Kurt. Is there a tough transition, those back to back? I think there might have been a 46, Toby, maybe a 46. I think maybe with Della and Jake maybe, or someone like that. I think down in Melbourne. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. But I definitely remember the 40K. Got some tough transitioning here now, Curtis. He doesn't want to, he's going to catch this yellow that he's coming off, and he has. Would have liked a bit of angle to be able to come off the top cushion, so I reckon we might see him dig deep here and screw back off the cushion he's leaning on. Which he has done. Didn't really want to be on the cushion, but there's no risk here. You can just drop this in dead weight. Doesn't want to push in too far. Another one in the centre, and hopefully a confidence building out for a tighter finish to the match. Curtis, 7-3. Definitely needed that. Definitely needed to string together a full out after getting to the last ball. All the black on a few occasions, just not able to close it out. Dry break from Curtis. Separation on all the balls. Red would probably be the colour. It's just a matter of finding a starting red which links everything up. There might be just a dead weight, drop this red into the centre. Nominates red as well. Red ball's in play for Nathan. Misses the red, which probably I would have thought would have been a drop-in ball, but he attacked it. think you drop that in, you're probably running up into the yellow. He's actually played into it. Thought you would have just knocked that into the top corner and would have come off the top cushion and just run up the back of that yellow, but decided to play into it. Bad there from Curtis. I'm not sure. No, I'm trying to look at the angle that he had on this, which he doesn't have the right angle to be able to. If he had the angle on that one he just played, just to play that yellow, play the combination yellow, and break open the black. I think Nathan will want to be potting balls here. I think he might just be trying to find a way just to try and get ball in hand somehow. Especially with that cluster going on. With the black, he's purely because he's got some table control with the situation of where the black is. Curtis might back himself to pot out here. I think he can pot this yellow. There's enough angle to sort of nudge into the reds, I think. Choosing to run through it. Possibly to see a combination shot, or is he going on the top of the table? Got a bit of a result there. Neither of those reds are on in the corner. Nathan definitely doesn't want to break open these reds near the black because that's possibly keeping him in the frame. And he's going to open up the two reds up the top here, which he's choosing to do. Curse with a bit of result there. I don't know if he was trying to actually get the red in as well, but the fact that it's held, that yellow doesn't go on the top right corner, so it's a tough layout, especially with Nathan having control of the black. I think we might find Nathan might break open these reds and the black now, I think. He might glide off the side of it, push the black towards where the red is on the top of the table and just open them out. Oh, he's gone at him hard just to break them open. Knowing that yellow next to the red in the top corner doesn't go, the yellow on the side cushion doesn't go. Very, very, very fine cut with a tough queuing into the top corner as well. Not a bad shot, not a bad choice of shots. It's probably far enough away from the pocket to not warrant a loss of turn, a turnover here. I think we might see Nathan take these on. Look at, he might have the angle here to play into it. The only problem is the position of where the black is possibly going to hamper him. Should he be able to nudge this and drop the yellow in the corner as well. Choosing the combination or the loss of turn. Possibly a free shot at this. Left a big pocket. Left a pretty big pocket, but I don't think Curtis can actually get on a ball, or can't hit a pocket to be able to get on a ball into that corner. So possibly might have to take this long down the cushion already. Curtis takes his extension. Oh, unlucky, and left himself a double as well. Just seemed to pop its head in just a little bit, but just kept out. See Nathan drop this in and sort of leave himself just this bottom corner here, just to take the black into the centre. Which he's chosen not to do. Gets a little kiss on it and leaves himself dead straight long. When it's working for you, it is working for you. An 8-3 lead. Looks like the boys will take a break. Nathan getting his buffer back out to 5 frames after Curtis won the last couple. So a reminder, tomorrow we've got Dustin Budd and Andrew Groof and Shapira Gray and Sarah Husband taking the 10 o'clock slot. At 1 o'clock, James Haining and Jug Jenkinson.
He's all right.
Carlos Bishop taking on Jesse Richards. 4 p.m. we've got Robbie Sunderland taking on Jeff Gannon. Ishtiaq Nora taking on Chris Sutton, and obviously the main event tomorrow night, VJ Randall and Alex Pace. Our Sunday 10 a.m. card kicks off with Tyler Walker, Aidan Halbert, as well as Marcus McDonough and Jeremy Clark, with the 1 p.m. slot of Reece Daly and Chris Livingston, as well as Andrew Silverman and Werner Bokus. Sorry, I can't read that, I'm sorry. Blame Nessie's writing. Jacko just bought me one. Thank you, Nessie.
Double parked again.
Oh, here we go. might leave the boys to play. I will take a little break myself. We'll leave you with the ambience of the room, and we will all be back. Okay.
It's you and I, Jay. I've just had a bit of a reset, a bit of time off, a bit of commentary. And how are you?
Oh, I'm great, thanks, mate.
Yeah.
I've been missing these money match cards. It's been a few months. It's been since Christmas, and obviously missed out on the Tats comp
Yeah.
due to junior nationals. So it's good to.
We definitely miss you there in those tats.
Oh, you're just gonna have to have a word with Barry and tell him to run it a week earlier or a week later.
Change the dates. Getting back to this match, the underarm bandit's doing a job.
And as you've said that,
Well, he's obviously got a few more in than what he just did then, but he's obviously playing some very good pool.
yeah. Look, I think he's playing a janitor role at the moment. He's just cleaning up the mess which has been left, and Curtis on quite a few occasions has just not finished when they're all there. He's missed what we would think would be pretty simple blacks.
Unlike Curtis' mistakes.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for sure. You obviously praise his game, and you believe he's obviously quite a good pool player, and I do too. And I believe he should be playing a level better than what he's.
Well,
showing.
I sort of I look at what he did, say, against Greg Siegel, or he did against Rhys Daly, and I don't mind that they didn't play so well. It was more about the standard that I seen Curtis play, and when Curtis played them and won against them, I thought it was pretty high level pool.
Yep.
Hence why some of the matches since then I've put him up against that standard.
Yep. Oh, this is Curtis. This all of a sudden Curtis might have another look at the table here, because Nathan has not landed amazing.
Well,
are you playing the loss of turn shot here? Are you playing
no,
off the red?
I'm getting on the red. I'm putting.
Does it pass?
Yes, it does.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't know if it passed or not. Wow,
And you got a
That's
nice flick.
this is to get on the hill.
Well, those flicks happen when you're flying.
Yeah, and you always notice them more when you're not flying.
I seen it a couple of times when Shu was behind tonight, where Ray got a nice nudge, and it really does. The pool gods, it just tends to happen.
Now all the balls are the same shape, but somehow they just seem to roll better sometimes when it's not going your way. Nathan puts himself on the hill.
On the Jack and Jill,
Yeah, on the Jack and Jill.
long match that you had to ref tonight, Jay. Thank you very much.
No, you're welcome. I was hoping it was going to go for quite a long, just to warm up for tomorrow night.
Well, big warm up that one. Oh, it's Nathan's birthday tomorrow, is it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And he's
he's on to Melbourne's for his birthday. Where else would you want to spend your birthday, Rudy?
Hey,
Oh, actually, you know what? You could spend your birthday in Thailand.
well, that's the plan.
Yep. Is
Right,
that where
right.
you're going for your birthday, is it?
That's where I'm going for my 30th.
Your 30th.
All right,
Yep.
30th, mate. It's in Thailand.
In Thailand.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I see an invite in the mail, because I
You don't
I
mind
could do a little
Thailand?
break. It's been a good probably 15 years since I've been there. I wouldn't mind seeing it as a single male.
Look, it just goes without saying you're invited, mate, and I'd love you there. but you know, it's 8 weeks away. You know, 8-10 weeks away. It's coming up real quick.
It is. Just got to nudge my mate to get a couple of cheeky extra,
Beneficials.
couple little cheeky get on these ones.
Yeah. And if that happens, well Well, airfares are about $1,000, so it's not too bad. And in Phuket, I know where you can stay for. I think it's about 30 to 40 Australian a night, and it's a king bed.
Is it next to you?
No, it's not next to me.
Because I'm
the
pretty
shower-
sure Nessie would be more
but
than
the
happy
sh-
to have her own bed.
But the shower, you're in and out in the shower. You sort of, when you step in, you're out almost. It's just one of the smallest showers you've ever seen in your life. But anyway, back to the pool.
Curtis taking these out. He's in trouble. I'm not sure where he's potting now.
Well, you can still produce here if you can get on the yellow with angle, and that means you just need to get a nudge.
But you have to be on it. You have to leave yourself on it because that yellow that's
No, you've
next
just
to
got
the
to get
black
it.
doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I know, but you just got to get angle to go into it. So you have to break into it. So he's got to land. He's got to land lower of this one in the middle. Sorry, high. And you know what?
And not on the cushion.
Yeah, no,
which is
you know
done.
what? You know what? He's given himself an opportunity to get the breakage,
Yeah,
and that's what you've got to do in this game. You've got to give yourself the chance.
correct. But while you're here, give yourself a chance, as you said. So while you're here, we're talking about $50,000 money match tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Has there been, and you've been in the pool scene for quite a while, has there been a bigger single pot money match? Take away tournaments and finals and all that sort of stuff.
There's definitely been bigger money matches than 50,000.
There
In
has?
fact, there has,
Yep.
right? But there's been matches for $1 million.
In Australia?
Yeah, there has. There's been matches for $1 million, and there's been matches for 250,000, but definitely not streamed,
Yeah.
and definitely with players that can't play the game.
So we're talking like the penthouse suites at some
Yeah,
places here on the
mate, the
Gold
Kerry
Coast.
Packer games,
Yeah.
that kind of thing,
Ah,
the
yeah.
backyard jobs.
Yeah. Ah, okay,
But if
yeah.
you were to talk streams, I think this may be the biggest one Australia's ever had. Okay, streamed, and I think one was up around the 47, 48,000.
Yeah.
So this
Was that
one,
the Della? Was that Jake Della or someone like that? Or
yeah, it could have been, but it was 47, 48,000. Was
I
one
said 46, so I was pretty close to that. Yeah.
46, 47.
Yeah.
These look quite elementary, Fred.
Yeah, I think Curtis is brown bread here. Well, barring this rattling. And look, this is a tough yellow because
Well,
To
I'm not
me- to
making this yellow because I'm going in off here.
I was going to say it's in off if you take in the near pocket, and you have to dig deep and dig hard
Oh,
for it not to go in there for the opposite.
Look, I could screw it in, but geez, it's a tough hit
Oh.
under the pressure on the
Yeah.
hill.
Are you going lost a turn? Big double?
What I was doing
Big
was
double lost a turn?
I was probably doing what Curtis was doing, but either that or I'm doing a big screw off it. But when you play that big, massive screw off it, you lose so much accuracy.
You do.
You lose so much accuracy, and I was missing that ball too. I'd
Yeah.
say. At 10-3 down, I was missing it too.
I'm missing it.
I was missing it at 10-3
I'm
up.
missing it at nil all. Uh-oh. Oh, there's some pull left. Just watch Curtis grab his cue again.
Yeah, hey. I tend to not put it down, but if I was a putter downerer, it would have been put down.
Well, I mean, you know, the conditions aren't exactly cool, so you probably don't want to be holding on to the cue. Semi-result. Covered the black into the bottom left corner, which is the obvious pocket to go for, which you'd like to not have to put too much work on the cue.
I think,
Are you stunning hard?
no, I'm putting some bottom on it.
I'm stunning hard, coming into the side rail and trying to get across the other side of the
Yeah,
table.
and it might be the go.
Or a fat kiss on this? Oh.
And that's probably not the one we were looking for.
No, I don't think it was.
And the stun into the side was probably the shot. For some reason, I thought I could pinch a bit with bottom.
I think I'm happy to try and pot that hard and leave myself on the balk on the opposite side of the table.
This is going to be congratulations, Nathan Appleton, 11-3, and all the best for him in Melbourne.
And that it was.
He's playing in Melbourne tomorrow, I think, mate, or it might be...
Yes, no, he's playing Dakota tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So, on his birthday. So, I'll take this off you. You go say hello to the players, say congratulations and all that good stuff that you do. I will say thank you very much to everyone for tuning in tonight. Whoever tuned into the last stream, it was a big one, it was a long one, but it was an enjoyable match nonetheless. Well done to Nathan Appleton, bit of an early birthday present. Possibly could upgrade to business class tomorrow if he wants to, we'll see. But guys, we'll catch you at 10 in the morning as we kick off the matches tomorrow with Dustin Budd and Andrew Gruff, as well as Shapira Gray and Sarah Husband. Until then, we'll catch you in the morning. See you guys.